we've had this car in here multiple times. He just switched from a regular F1A to an F1A-94. I believe we kept the same pulley and stuff on it, so we'll just see what it does. I haven't made a single change as far as tune-wise yet, so I'm just gonna see what we got. A little lean, but it was first pull, so I'm just gonna make sure the meth is purged and shit. Can you adjust the meth? Turn the start down. Just let me know when it's on, but turn the start down some.
13.
Leave that and turn the start down just a little bit. And then purge it when I start it. I kind of figured we would have to spin this blower harder. It's down like 4 pounds. So we'll be back when we have a different pulley. All right, we had a 4-inch on it. We put a 385. I don't know if that'll be enough, but I think that was the smallest we had. So we'll see what it's at. It's going to need to make like 18, 19 pounds, I think, to be where he wants power-wise. Probably more like 19. It hit the limiter or something early. Was it the limiter? Let me see what the hell that was. I don't think it was the limiter. No, limiter 7100. Must have been a torque cut. All right, we're gonna have to try a smaller pulley. We may have a 355, but my guess is I think we're gonna need a smaller belt. So we'll be back.
Look at this.
That was when it was here last time with the F1A, but now it's a 94, so we're gonna need a spin.
Let's see what we're working with. Well, I can do that real quick.
What size?
4.
My guess is going to need a smaller than 385, but whatever, see what we got.
I think we got a 355, but we're going to need a belt and everything else.
All right, we're back. Customer originally put the blower and everything on this thing, so I guess we didn't realize that it had a stock size lower on it. We always do a different lower with a 385 or a 4-inch, depending on if it's a ZL1 or a regular SS, and that gets us the boost we want. So after we had to put the 4-inch on there, and it was making like super low boost, then we put the 385 on there, and it was still low. We're like, so we looked at the lower, and the lower was wrong. So we just put the normal lower that we always run back on there. So now it has our normal pulley combo on it. So it should make 19-ish pounds, which is where we're going to need to be to make the power we want on this thing. So let's see what we got. I don't know what that was. Blew off the coupler. Man, that wasn't even, well, actually, let me see how much boost that was. Not a lot. 13.7 pounds. We'll be back.
Yay!
All right, Eric, put the coupler back on. There we go, 20.47 pounds. But remember, this does have some E in it, 39%. 811 torque, it's good torque. Yo, can you look for a file when this was here before and see if there's like a final E number? It's crazy because the run is like identical up until up high, which I actually thought it was going to be worse down low. It's not. So I made 834 before with the regular F1A on it. Almost 19 pounds, 18.7. Okay, I actually thought this blower would be worse down low, but better up top. It's better up top, but it's exactly the same down low. So I'm actually not mad at that at all. Crazy too, because it was fucking, what, 5 months ago? Yeah, so it's hotter today than last time. We don't have much fuel system left. I'm gonna see what this pull does, and then I'm gonna see what meth jets are in there, and maybe see if we can go up on the meth some. Exactly the same, 965. Made one more torque, 813 torque. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'll be back. All right, we got this ZL1 back on the dyno. Fun fact, Escalade V injectors, high side injectors, are slightly bigger than normal LT4 stuff. So LT1s are 120 pound an hour, LT4s are 140 pound an hour, Escalade V are 152 pound an hour. So our thought was we could put a factory GM injector in here that's like 10% bigger to get us some more fuel instead of running like the 30 overs and all that stuff that the other people do. They don't fit. GM, I guess when they did the Escalade V, decided to make the entire cylinder head different on that versus a normal LT4. So if we got Escalade V LT4 cylinder heads and bolted on, the injector would fit in. The injector was too skinny to fit in these heads. So we pulled this apart and ordered the injectors and got them here for nothing. So put a little bigger meth jet in it. We didn't run crazy amounts of meth before, so we upped that by about 30% now. We're just gonna see if we can make 1,000. So it's what the customer wants. We're trying to hit 1,000 and then we'll be good. $9.92 actually, and it was a little fat, which obviously I figured because I didn't change anything. Made 20 pounds of boost. What do you think, Garrett? You think we can hit 1,000? I think so too. I'm gonna see what a little less fuel and another degree will do. .6, 832 torque. There it is. Added one more digit. About the same, 1,003. I'm gonna let this thing cool off for like maybe 20 minutes and we'll be back. I'd like to hit 10:15. I don't know if it's possible, but we let it cool down for 28 minutes. Doesn't look like the wideband out there is working, but I got one in the car that I'm using. So. And the dyno froze. That's why the wideband wasn't working. I figured that was going to come. We'll be right back. .24, 824 torque. Customer will be happy with that because I think when this thing was the F1A before, it made like 940, I think, on the same amount of E. I'll put up the graphs, so we'll show them on the screen. Either way, you should be happy with that. Killer power, stock bottom end, 1024. Should be a fun car. Later.